Welcome back! In this video lesson, you will learn the biggest reason why so many professionals struggle to find time for business development and how to overcome it using a few practical and concrete techniques. So, when professionals say they don't have time for business development, what they're really saying is, I've set my priorities and business development is not at the top of my list. Many professionals face billable hour requirements, firm administrative duties, hand-holding with clients, family and personal demands, among a whole host of other things. However, the successful professionals have made business development a priority, and they find time for it. They are called rainmakers. Here are 5 concrete and practical strategies for finding time for business development even if you are crazy busy. 1. The best way to find time to be a rainmaker is to weave business development into activities that you are already doing. For example, if you like to stop and get coffee on your way to work, invite a colleague, referral source, or client to meet you there, assuming it's convenient for them, and focus on catching up, reconnecting, learning more about them, and/or figuring out ways that you can support each other. Use a similar approach with your lunch. Another idea is, if you already have a meeting that you have to attend in a particular part of town, see if you can also arrange to see an important contact in that area, maybe 30 minutes before or after your scheduled meeting, to further that relationship. Even if you go onto Facebook or LinkedIn for a social media break, send a quick note to a professional contact who you have not been in touch with to see how they're doing and let them know that you're thinking of them. Number 2. Yes, we know it's way too easy to get overwhelmed with everything you have to do these days. You get bombarded with emails, social media, calls, meetings, and a slew of fires that need to be put out. The key here is to focus and prioritize. Take time before the week starts to think about what to concentrate on for the week ahead. It's really about thinking about what the big things are that are going to move your business development goals forward. The key is taking the time to define what those things are. Regularly carving out this strategic thinking time and prioritizing is what will end up saving you time. Number 3, focus on small steps. Small hinges open big doors. That is to say, focus on small steps you can take with your business development in small chunks of time. Rather than worrying about how to carve out hours in a day to do business development activities, plan to just give it 15 minutes at a time on days when you're particularly busy. Pick one small thing. Maybe it's to send 1 or 2 emails to some key contacts, or write one handwritten note, make one phone call, or even just give yourself 15 minutes to research or write about a particular topic. Number 4, don't let others steal your time. How often do people pop into your office or call you on the phone saying, "Hey, do you have a minute?" It's great that you want to help, but let's be honest. Very rarely does it actually take just a minute of your time. So before you say yes, find out what it is that they want and the likely time commitment that they need from you. Once you've done that, then you can decide whether you really have that minute at that time, and if not, you can schedule a later time for the conversation. Number 5, schedule your time. This tip is critical. Schedule business development time on your calendar and honor it like you would a client meeting. You would not so easily cancel one of those, right? First thing in the morning is best, before you check your email or listen to your voicemail. It can get harder to break away as the day gets going. Before canceling your business development time for an emergency that may come up, think twice about whether it truly needs to be handled by you right now, or if it can wait for 60 minutes, or maybe 30 minutes, or 10 minutes, as it would wait if you were out at a meeting. If the emergency does need to be handled and your business development time must stop, then schedule an alternate time on your calendar and consider it as firm as a meeting with a client. Try twice a week for 60 minutes. If 60 minutes is not manageable, then try for 30. If that isn't workable, then try 10. If you don't have 10 minutes twice a week, well, if you don't have 10 minutes twice a week to dedicate to building your book of business, you might be in trouble. All joking aside, if you find yourself week after week without spending even 20 minutes a week on business development activities, then we suggest that you go back to Module 1 and review your priorities and goals. How important are they to you? How honest are you being with yourself about what this is going to take? Take a step back, reassess, and then jump back in. You got this. Okay, results demand action, so review and complete the action steps below before moving on.